Welcome to my YouTube channel. Every coin has a history where history meets hidden fortune. Here I share real videos of rare and old coins, including pieces worth millions that can truly change a collector's life. If you love coin hunting, rare finds, and valuable treasures, this channel is your guide to the world of priceless coins. The Washington half-dollar 1971 is considered one of the most historically important and visually powerful coins in United States coin history, especially when found in very fine condition, because this coin represents a turning point in American coinage after the end of silver circulation in regular coins, making it a symbol of transition, real money value, and collector passion. As the obverse of this beautiful half-dollar proudly features the strong and dignified portrait of George Washington, the first President of the United States of America, designed with deep detail, sharp hair lines, and clear facial expression that remain visible in very fine condition, while the reverse side displays the majestic American eagle holding arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing strength and peace, with bold lettering that still stands out after decades of circulation. And what makes the 1971 Washington half-dollar truly unique is that it was among the early copper nickel-clad half-dollars produced after silver was removed, meaning collectors often search for high-quality examples, rare coins, and sharply struck pieces that survived circulation with minimal wear, and in very fine condition. The coin still retains strong design details, visible feathers on the eagle, clear legends, and a solid overall appearance that greatly increases its desirability and market value. As collectors across the United States and worldwide recognize the 1971 half-dollar as a historical artifact tied to economic changes, inflation control, and the evolution of modern American currency, and while many circulated examples are common, certain 1971 half-dollars in very fine to near uncirculated condition, especially those with mint errors such as double die, off-center strikes, clipped planchettes, or exceptional strike quality, can command prices ranging from hundreds of dollars to even over $2,000 in today's competitive coin market, making this coin not just a piece of metal but real money and a serious investment for collectors, historians, and long-term investors. And the market value of this coin continues to rise due to increasing demand, shrinking supply of high-grade specimens, and growing interest in vintage U.S. coins among younger collectors, YouTubers, and online auction platforms, as this coin tells a powerful story of America's past, leadership, and financial evolution. And owning a Washington half-dollar 1971 in very fine condition is like holding a small but meaningful piece of United States history in your hand, a coin that once passed through everyday life and now stands as a valuable, precious, and famous collectible admired for its design, durability, and historical importance. And for anyone searching through old collections, inherited coin jars, or bank rolls, finding a well-preserved 1971 Washington half-dollar could be a life-changing discovery, because this coin proves that even modern-era coins can become rare treasures over time, especially when preserved carefully, authenticated properly, and presented to the right buyer in today's fast-growing numismatic market, making the Washington half-dollar 1971 not only a collector's dream but also a symbol of American pride, real wealth, and timeless value. The United States half-dollar 1971 holds a powerful place in American coin history, especially when examined in very fine condition, because this coin belongs to an era when American currency was changing forever, marking the post-silver period and introducing a new generation of durable, everyday circulation coins that still carry deep historical meaning and real monetary value. And the design of the 1971 half-dollar reflects strength, leadership, and national pride, with sharp details on the front that remain visible even after years of use, including well-defined facial features, clear inscriptions, and strong edge quality that collectors carefully inspect when grading this coin as very fine, while the reverse side showcases a bold and symbolic American design that represents freedom, unity, and the enduring spirit of the United States of America. And what truly makes the 1971 half-dollar special is not just its age but its survival rate in higher condition, because most coins from this period were heavily circulated, making well-preserved examples increasingly difficult to find, and as a result, collectors are willing to pay premium prices for coins that show balanced wear, full lettering, and strong eye appeal. And in today's competitive numismatic market, certain 1971 half dollars, especially those with rare mint characteristics, striking errors, or exceptional preservation, can reach values from several $100s to well over $2,000, proving that this coin is not just pocket change but real money and a serious collectible asset. And over time, demand for vintage US half dollars has grown rapidly due to online auctions, YouTube coin channels, and social media awareness, causing prices to rise steadily as more people recognize the historical and financial importance of these coins. And the 1971 half dollar has become especially famous among collectors because it represents a bridge between classic American coinage and modern currency, telling the story of economic change, national growth, and everyday American life. And for anyone who owns this coin in very fine condition, it is more than metal. It is history you can hold, wealth you can protect, and a legacy that can be passed to future generations. And whether discovered in an old family collection, a forgotten coin roll, or a hidden drawer, the 1971 half dollar reminds us that valuable treasures still exist in ordinary places, waiting to be recognized, studied, and appreciated, making this coin one of the most precious, respected, and talked about half dollars in United States coin collecting today. The 1971 United States half dollar stands as a fascinating and highly discussed coin in American numismatic history, especially when preserved in very fine condition, because this year represents a major transformation period in U.S. coinage when traditional silver-based currency had already disappeared from everyday circulation and the nation fully embraced modern clad coinage, making the 1971 half dollar a symbol of economic change, endurance, and real purchasing power. And collectors today closely examine this coin for its strong overall strike, balanced wear, and surviving design clarity, which in very fine condition still shows clear lettering, visible design elements, and an attractive surface that reflects decades of American commerce and daily life. And although many examples were widely circulated, only a limited number remain today in collectible condition, which is why demand continues to grow among serious collectors, investors, and history lovers. And what makes this coin especially valuable is not just its age but its story, because it represents a time when the United States adjusted its monetary system to inflation, metal shortages, and global economic pressure, yet still produced coins with bold national identity and long-lasting durability. And in today's coin market, certain 1971 half dollars, particularly those with exceptional eye appeal, rare mint striking characteristics, or collectible errors such as double details, off-center impressions, or unusual planchette variations, can achieve prices ranging from several $100s to even $2,000 or more depending on condition, demand, and authentication, proving that this coin is far more than face value and truly qualifies as real money in the world of collecting. And as interest in U.S. half dollars continues to rise through online auctions, YouTube education channels, and global collector communities, the 1971 half dollar has gained a reputation as a must-study and must-own coin for anyone serious about American coin history. And holding a very fine condition example today connects the owner to a powerful legacy of American leadership, economic evolution, and everyday citizens who once used this coin in real transactions, making it a precious artifact that blends history, value, and national pride into one solid piece of metal. And whether discovered in an old bank roll, inherited collection, or long-forgotten storage box, the 1971 half dollar serves as a reminder that valuable and famous coins are still out there, quietly waiting to be recognized, respected, and preserved for future generations, which is why this coin continues to attract attention as one of the most meaningful and talked about half dollars in United States numismatic culture. The United States half dollar dated 1971 is widely respected in the coin collecting world as an important piece from a defining era of American monetary history, especially when the coin is preserved in very fine condition, because this period reflects a major shift in how U.S. currency was produced, circulated, and perceived by the public, and collectors today view the 1971 half-dollar as a bridge between older traditional coinage and the modern age of durable circulation coins, making it historically meaningful as well as financially interesting. And when examined closely in very fine condition, this coin still displays strong central details, readable inscriptions, balanced wear across high points, and an overall appearance that clearly shows it has survived decades of circulation while maintaining its original character, which is exactly what experienced collectors look for when assigning premium value. And although millions of half-dollars were struck during this era, far fewer remain today in collectible condition, because most were heavily used, stored improperly, or lost over time, and this shrinking supply has pushed demand higher in recent years as more people become interested in U.S. coins through online marketplaces, auctions, and educational YouTube channels. And in today's active coin market, certain 1971 half-dollars, particularly those with exceptional eye appeal, unusual strike quality, or recognized mint errors, can sell for prices ranging from several $100s to well over $2,000 when professionally authenticated and graded, proving that this coin represents real money and real opportunity rather than simple pocket change. And what makes this half-dollar especially famous among collectors is the story it carries, because it reflects the economic challenges, design evolution, and everyday transactions of the United States during a time of national change. And holding this coin today connects the owner to that moment in history, when Americans adapted to new materials in their currency while continuing to trust the strength and stability of their money. And for anyone who discovers a 1971 half-dollar in very fine condition, whether in an old collection, a family inheritance, or a forgotten storage box, it can become a powerful reminder that valuable, precious, and historically important coins still exist in ordinary places, waiting to be studied, preserved, and appreciated, which is why the 1971 United States half-dollar continues to stand as one of the most discussed, searched, and respected coins among modern American numismatists.